Hello, and let's talk about natural ways to remove cataracts without surgery. Hi, I'm Jeff Smith, the author of the book New Horizons in Alternative Cancer Therapies. The website to get the book is naturalcancertherapy.net. It provides natural alternatives such as herbs and nutrition to defeat cancer. We also have a book on natural alternatives to healing diabetes on the website. For a book on low-cost alternatives to chemotherapy and radiation, look for naturalcancertherapy.net on the net. Now let's talk about alternative ways to remove cataracts naturally without surgery. I must add that I am not a doctor and I do not have a background in biological sciences, but I am a writer and I am very good at research. If you need a doctor, seek one out. But they are unlikely to mention much of what I am going to say here today, although there are some more open-ended and progressive MDs who will tell you what I am about to say here today. Using an herbal remedy and adding some superfoods and herbs and making changes to your diet will provide a simple and rapid method to eliminate cataracts naturally without surgery. With surgery, you will have a plastic lens inserted in your eyes instead of the lenses you were born with. There are several methods of removing cataracts without surgery. The first one is the easiest, especially for those who are in difficult circumstances. And, for example, if you are losing the quality of your eyesight rapidly, with cloudiness in your vision and halos. So here is the procedure. You need to go to a health food store and pick up a bottle of aloe vera juice. In this particular case, I would use the juice rather than the gel. You definitely need to make sure you are buying the aloe vera juice from a health food store, where the quality is better than some of the other retailers. Also, make sure there is nothing but pure aloe vera juice in the product that you're buying. Then you simply take an eyedropper that you can buy from any drugstore and apply the aloe vera juice to the eyes with an eyedropper. You need the kind of eyedropper that is in a small glass bottle, so that when you are done using the eyedropper, you can put it back in the glass bottle so that it remains clean and safe from bacteria. Sometimes you can buy these eyedroppers in a bottle at the health food stores. There may be slight pain when you use this procedure, but there will be a positive outcome from this procedure every time. I know people who have successfully eliminated cataracts in this way. This procedure should be repeated many times until you have removed the cataracts. Aloe vera juice contains some monoatomic elements, and it has very strong healing properties on the skin and inside the body as a result. Monoatomic elements tend to generate stem cells and growth factors and enzymes that trigger healing of damaged or injured tissue. Now we need to talk about how you got cataracts in the first place. Most of the time, people get cataracts from eating food that has pesticides and food additives in them. It generally takes a long time to develop cataracts in people. Generally, it does not appear until someone is in their late 60s or early 70s, and then they notice a development of cataracts. I had a cat that had cataracts according to a veterinarian. I immediately switched the cat's diet to organic food and gave the cat cod liver oil. The next time I went to the veterinarian, the vet confirmed for me that the cataracts had disappeared. So there is your causal link between cataracts and pesticides. Method number 2 is the following. This is relatively simple. Just only eat organic food. No exceptions. No cheating. No junk food, and especially if you eat meat, you must make sure that the meat you are consuming is organic. Pesticides will concentrate in meat when the farm animals that the meat came from ate food that had pesticides, hormones, and additives in the food. Restaurant food is a problem with respect to this dietary change. Restaurant owners generally do not care about the health of their customers most of the time. They are there for the almighty dollar. Their values are not on the side of making sure that the food is wholesome and healthy. Their standards of wholesome and healthy are not what they need to be when it comes to ensuring that their customers are getting healthy food. They do not think it matters. They don't care about organic food. I know places in rural parts of California where I can buy organic food at restaurants, but it is the exception rather than the rule, and it is not commonplace. You are going to have to minimize your exposure to restaurant food most of the time, unless you really know what's on the menu. You have to change your diet completely to all organic food now. No delays, no exceptions. You must stop eating any food that is not organic, especially meat, including beef, pork, chicken, and lamb. Remember, pesticides become concentrated in meat from farm animals that eat food that contain pesticides. If you want to stop contributing to the root cause of cataracts, you need to stop eating anything that is not organically grown. When it comes to eye health, you need to look to some key dietary supplements and foods to improve eyesight as well. There's a product on the internet called iGenix, and this may be found at iGenix.com on the internet. This product appears to have the level of nutrition you need for zeaxanthin and lutein, which are two of the most valuable nutrients for eye health that you can find. Astaxanthin is also a good nutrient for improving eyesight and is found in forms of microalgae that have a red pigmentation. Please note the procedures described here for removing cataracts are safe and do not involve risks, and there are no side effects from following these procedures. That concludes this video on alternative ways to remove cataracts, and please do look at our website at naturalcancertherapy.net if you are interested in alternative low-cost cancer therapies or the book on low-cost alternative diabetes therapies. And thank you.